Good morning, class. Now, today's topic for English is parts of speech. So, what are parts of speech? As we know, English is a good language, and the language has the grammar portion consists of parts of speech. So, now coming on the parts of speech, we can say how a sentence is framed. For example, if I take any sentence, say Ram is a very good boy. So when we talk about a sentence, we will be finding, after we study different kinds of parts of speech in the respective sentence. So now there are different kinds of parts of speech. Now when we talk about individually parts of speech, then we can divide them into 8 parts. 8 parts include: first one is noun, second one is pronoun, third one is verb, fourth is adverb, fifth is adjective, sixth is interjection, seventh is conjunction, eighth is preposition. Okay, now when we talk about noun, so what is noun? Noun is something, it's a name of person, place or thing, as we are well aware of the concept of noun. Now when we talk about a sentence, for example, Sheila writes. So what is noun in this? Obviously, as we have already defined in the definition, that noun is the name of person, place or thing. So name of a person here is Sheila. So Sheila here is a noun. Okay. So this is a good example of a noun. Or it could be any thing. If we could talk about in another sentence that Mumbai is a great place to live in. So name of a place. So in that case, noun will be Mumbai. Now coming on the next is second parts of speech, or in the case of noun also it could elsewise it could be anything also. Now coming on the second part of speech is pronoun. What is pronoun? Pronoun is something that is a word that is replaced or that is used in the place of noun. Okay, when we talk about pronoun, pronoun is something that is a word that is used in the place of a noun. For example, when we talk about some name or any place name, or when we refer to a particular name, then instead of defining it with the name, we can use their different kinds of pronouns. For example, instead of using a name, Sheila writes, we can use she writes. She writes. So what will be the pronoun here? Here the pronoun will be she. Okay. Or he writes. She runs. He runs. Now here we are not using a name. Like if we talk about any place also, while we will not be mentioning the name of the particular place or name of a particular thing. For example, we can say that city is wonderful city. Okay, instead of using a name, we can use he, she. Okay, now coming on the third parts of speech is verb. What is a verb? Verb is the kind of activity which is being performed in a given sentence. For example, Sheetal runs, Ram cries, Arun walks, Reema is a good girl. Okay, so what kind of activity are they doing is basically considered in the term verb. What? Basically answered by the question what. Sheetal does what? Sheetal does running. So Sheetal runs. Adverb. Now coming on the fourth parts of speech, that the fourth part is adverb. A word that adds a meaning to verb. Ram is very excited. So what will be adverb here? the term which shows he is excited, but something which is adding much more meaning to the uh, excitement, that is he is very excited. Okay, Rani is very curious girl. Ram is very handsome boy. So the emphasis is basically done in a sentence due to the presence of adverb. Now coming on the fifth parts of speech is adjective. What is adjective? Adjective which enhances, which shows a quality or quantity of a given thing. Okay, so Meena is a good student. So what quality of student is Meena? When we answer this, then this can be answered by the use of adjective, that Meena is a good student. So good is a kind of adjective here. Okay, Atul is a bad boy. So quality of Atul, he bought 10 kgs apple. So the quantity, okay, those apples are mine. He bought many apples, again quantity. So these things are basically representative in an easier form due to the presence of parts of speech, that is the adjective. Now coming on the next part of speech is interjection. What is interjection? Interjection is a sudden expression of a feeling. For example, in the terms of joy, in the terms of sorrow, in the terms of excitement, in the terms of winning something, in the terms of losing something, whatever. It's a kind of expression, sudden expression. For example, hurrah, we have won the match. It's a kind of excitement. Bravo, you have done the well. So bravo for cheering our team. Or wow, she's so talented. Alas, he's dead. In terms of sorrow. So in different kinds of in different situations, different kinds of interjections can be used, and that too can be used with an exclamatory mark in order to emphasize according to different situations. Okay, now coming on the seventh part of speech, that is conjunction. What is conjunction? Is basically which connects two sentences. No, if there are different kinds of sentences, then the connection can be only made due to the presence of conjunctions in daily life or in a professional life. We keep talking about one thing, another thing, and when we talk about one thing, or when we link one thing with another, no, we use the conjunction as a part of speech in our daily talkings also. Very important part of speech. Otherwise we can't use a single sentence and talk like Sita is a good girl. Sita is a good girl. Sita is a good girl, but she is lazy. So one thing, one quality we are defining, that she's a good girl, but in case of if we have to define one bad quality, that she's a lazy, no, how we will represent it? With the use of the conjunction. Okay, so with the use of conjunction, we are connecting the two qualities that Sita is possessing. Sita is a good girl as well as, but in terms of her bad qualities, if we have to tell someone, then we can use conjunction tell, but she is lazy. So here the use of conjunction is demonstrated. Conjunction. For example, if there are two buddies, know how we will connect them, how we will talk about them, that both the persons are in terms of friendship with each other. For example, Ram and Shyam are very good friends. So Ram and Shyam, we talk about both in combination with the help of sentence, with the help of conjunction in a sentence. So this is important part. Conjunctions examples include and, but, or, Raju or Meena will be coming late. Choose A or B. So what is this? Or, and, but, etc. These are the parts of speech which comes under the term conjunction. Now talking about the last part of speech is preposition. Preposition is something when we denote where a particular thing is. Okay, when we talk about, for example, the book is on the table, no, the drum is under the bed. Okay, when we talk that the pen is on the table, the cat is on the bed. Okay, the boys are standing behind the tree. So what is this? Preposition. Behind, on, under, above. My bag is kept above her bed. No, so different kinds of prepositions are being used. So that plays an important role in our daily lives, and as well as when we talk about something or the other thing. Different kinds of parts of speech, as I have taught you all, uh, are very mandatory and are very very important to be used. No, and they form basic part of an English grammar. So these things can't be neglected. We use it in our daily life. Different kinds of parts of speech: noun, pronoun, verb, adverb, adjective, interjection, conjunction, preposition. So I hope all the topic regarding the parts of speech is clear with you all. Now we'll come up with another video with different topic. Hope you understood the topic crystally clear. That's all for today. I hope you will have a good day. Thank you.